you're 1,000 no's from the one yes you needed to be successful, how quick would you get those no's?
You will run through those no's real quick.
I've gotten like 200 no's. 200 like straight no. This is. I don't see nobody using this. But I've gotten 43 yeses. So if you look at the no's and the yeses, I'm at about 20.5%. That's not bad. And 1.5 million.
That's true.
My odds are fucking great.
Superstars are crazy for this.
Welcome to the NYC show, where the art's handmade and the vibes flow. Graffiti hustle and that New York soul is the NYC show. Let's go. What's up, guys? It's not New York Ceve, it's NYC, and I appreciate everybody for watching. Today is a very special day. I got one of my great friends. He came all the way from New York, and I appreciate him for coming through. And yeah, so I'm gonna let him introduce himself. And
what's up, everybody? My name is Hugo Sanchez, and I am the CEO of Moti Technology. What is Moti? Moti is a consulting app with multiple different industries. We have over 15 or 20,000 downloads, from celebrities to coaches, lawyers, to guys that do AI. It is a great app if you're an entrepreneur. It's one of the reasons I'm on the show, because this is an entrepreneur show. So excited to be here to tell you about the brand, but I'll tell you a little bit about everything that I've done in the past, from being a dry cleaning owner to project management, and how I evolved to who I am today. So pretty excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you taking the time to be here. Listen, I'm gonna just jump right into it. I want to first off say happy birthday to you.
Thank you. 57 never felt so good.
Yeah, so I appreciate you I know you had a crazy birthday, and you came here, right? So you took your time to be here. So listen, I wanted to do something special today, and I brought I had a sweater made for you, which is a Moti sweater, because I know you love your app. By the way, everybody download it. Yeah, so I'll put the description below.
Go to motiapp.com, or if you're at the App Store, look for Moti Chat, M-O-T-I, chat. Download. It's free to download. It's free to create a file. It's pretty much free until you make money. Then we make money with you. So
yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit more about the app, right? But as far as the sweater, right?
I love the sweater.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I wanted to do something special. Shout out to DTF Jersey in Elmwood Park, right? I made the sweater. Personally for you, but I'm gonna add on to it, right? So I know you told me you wanted to add some stuff to it. So what are you looking to add to this piece?
I mean, first of all, I love the sweater. It has my logo on it, so I love my company. But it'd be nice. Add some colors to it, spice it up. Maybe join me on Moti,
Join me on Moti.
Either with motiapp.com, whatever. But I'll leave it up to you. That's what you do great. I do tech. You do cans.
Yes,
you do art.
Yes. But where are you from exactly? If you
I was born in Puerto Rico.
Okay, what part?
Bayamon.
Okay, my father was from Ponce. I'd never been there.
It's like the other side of Puerto Rico. It's like Jersey and Brooklyn right now.
Okay. Oh, it is? Oh,
yeah,
damn,
but it's 3 hours. It's about 3.5. For where I'm from, if you had to go to Ponce, it's about a 3-hour drive.
Okay.
It's like a beautiful part of the island. They have their own community. Everything's really structured, beautiful over there.
Yeah, I want to go to Puerto Rico. I haven't been there, but this year I'm definitely
going on the 28th. I'm going the 28th to the 22nd. I'm going to Puerto Rico, so I get to go home for 5 days and unwind.
You can put me on your luggage bag.
Yeah, I'm going with the wife. She ain't playing that.
Okay, no. She's taking up the whole bag.
Yeah,
right?
She's so excited about this because we've been so busy working on the company, her job. I think when you're married, right, there's this sense that she has, my wife is working, and then she has to support my company, support me. I'm always traveling. Being an entrepreneur, I know people make it sound like it's so extravagant lifestyle, but it fucking sucks. It's tough until you get there. And when you get there, it gets tough again, but a different type of tough. It's at first it's your financials. I think like just starting and trying to get financials. And then when that starts to level out, no, let me start. First is the product, right?
Yes.
And then it's the customer adoption to that product. Then the financial come after that, because before that you're bleeding out. You're all in. You're trying to figure out why the customer adoption's not happening. You have your friends that will only wear your product if you give it to them for free, but they'll buy somebody else's product because it says Louis Vuitton on it. So there's a huge disconnection how they won't buy your sweater, but they'll buy something that costs $600 just because it has that name on it. But if you give them the product for free, then they're happy. Like,
I get it. Trust me.
That makes sense to me, right? So I think that's the challenge, right? As an entrepreneur, is going through those phases in your life and understanding it's not that they're not your friends. It's that basically probably they don't believe in you. So you're not going to get the support that you want. And, you know, you get frustrated and trying to figure out why your own friends don't even show up to your opening of something, or, you know, I'm going to sell today only 50 sweaters and you only sell 10 and it's to 10 strangers. It's not even one of your friends that'll say, hey, I'm going to spend $20 or $25. And that could devalue you. It could really put you in a mental state like, damn, I got like 200 numbers on my phone and none of my friends bought my sweater or my hat or my... And this is the thing. They will buy a book they're not going to read. They will buy a sweater they only wear once that costs 5 times the amount your sweater was. But they won't even do the extra to say to buy it. Most of my friends that write a book, I buy.
Yeah.
And if I don't get to read them, my wife reads them. But I at least go to the store and buy them. And I take a picture with them, I post them, and let them know that I bought it. And they're like, oh, I could have gave you a code. I don't want a code. I want to support you and buy it. You know? What's $20 on a book?
Well, listen, I have an Amazon book. It's a graffiti book on Amazon.
Oh, send it to me. I'll buy it.
I won't give you the code, though.
No, send me the link. I'll buy it.
I can give you the code, but I won't give you the... I'll give you the Moti. It'll say Moti is that code.
Send me the link and I'll buy it.
Why? I appreciate it.
It's not complicated.
Yeah.
How much is your book?
It's $25.
$25. If you went to Starbucks, got a good coffee and got one of those breakfast things,
it's almost $25. So my book is actually a graffiti 101 book. It teaches the average person that doesn't know how to do graffiti. It teaches them how to do graffiti.
My daughter draws.
So you could give it to her, and I'll sign it. And I'll sign it for you.
She'll love it.
I'll sign the book.
She's drawing every day on her iPad. She's drawing
how
every
old
day.
is she?
She's 16.
Okay, she'll love the book.
Yeah, so she's into learning the craft. You know, she's always showing me, and she draws incredible. Like, you would think she's a seasoned artist.
Yeah.
And so for her, it would mean everything. I mean, I could barely sign my name, but for her at least, she'll love it.
How do you say your name? Do you
Hugo?
Hugo
In Spanish, Hugo in English.
Okay. But yeah, the H is silent, guys. So if you ever see him in the street, say.
Yeah, it's funny how they're always trying to pronounce the H. I'm like, it's just Hugo, man. It's not complicated.
Yeah, no, like for me, NYC, people would say NYC Eve, NY Ceve, NY Ceviche. I don't know. I don't get it.
They're gonna get it though. They're gonna get it.
Well, listen, real quick. Because I know we're crunched for time. I am gonna start painting.
Okay.
And if you want, you could promote the app, the Moti app, which I am a part of the Moti app too. Shout out to everybody on Moti, and it's a great app, right? I'm using it myself, and a lot of professionals are also using it too. So.
Look, the app was.
And I got connected with Josh Powell because of you. Two-time world champion and the NBA champion.
Played with Kobe.
I spoke to him on the phone like, hey, I want that. He wants the 2 AI videos, and I'm not gonna say everything else, but he, I'm driving to New York, and he's like, oh, check your account or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool, I appreciate it. Like he didn't have to do that neither,
No, but he did because he needs the service.
Yes.
And you're able to provide it through Moti.
Yes.
The consultation, the payment. So, it's just not, it wasn't just me getting you on the app, but can the app be meaningful for you and get you business?
Yeah.
And the first thing I did was reach out to my contacts and say, didn't you need some AI work done? I finally got a guy in the app that does cool AI work. Boom, he reached out to you.
Yeah.
He had you create a video for my company. And it's funny, right? Because I saw the video, but I didn't get to listen to it, right? So I didn't even know it was about Moti. So once he tagged me on it, as a collaboration, and then I looked at it because I would have did that anyway. I said, "Oh shit, the video's created for Moti, and it's him in the video." I was like, "This is dope. This is dope."
And that was and how we only knew each other for probably maybe like 2 weeks, but I already known of you because of the app, and because of shout out to Mike's Success. He was
that's my brother.
He was actually a guest on the show too.
That's my
I
brother.
appreciate him. He came through too. He took time out of his day, his busy schedule, meeting to meeting. You know, just like you took the time.
He's a great guy. He has a great brand. Mike is a person that if he knows you are sincere and a good person, there is nothing that he won't do to plug you in with people. His Rolodex is bananas. Like I have 3,000 numbers on my phone. Mike probably has more than me because he's been around the industry. You know, he represents Chicle, Maleni, Ken Starr, like he is he's a champion. Like if you want to get connected and you need a good agent, Mike is that guy. Mind you, you have to have the talent though, let's be real. Like, but if you are with the right person, Mike is that guy. Mike is
I spoke to I seen some of the videos too from like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, he's dope.
Talk about management and because you know, for myself, I've been doing my own thing for like a long time, you know, and thank you to James, you know, Big Mouth Studio, you know, giving me the opportunity to actually be here and do my own show, you know.
Here's the thing, right? And I hate to say this because it sounds so fucking cliche.
Yeah.
If you know that saying, if it was easy, everybody be doing it.
Yes.
And you have to remember, right? Like you say years, right? But I've been working on Moti for 7 years. It's not just yesterday.
Yeah, I know people think that
people see the success now. Like people say, "Oh, he's in the room with this guy. He's in the room with that guy. He's been at the White House. He's been, you know, he's going here. He just did a show. He's just the host of a show." This took years. You know, it took years to get this going like that. It's not. This wasn't yesterday. What you're seeing is a consistent man that wakes up every day and acts like Moti is brand new and go at it every day. So it's not one of these things that you can say, oh, he just started. No, I didn't. You're just saying the fruits of my labor now, and they're coming out. My tree is growing beautifully, and the fruits are growing on it, you know?
Yeah, the same thing with me.
Right. So, you know, when you think like, that this just happened, no, it didn't. It just didn't happen. And I urge every entrepreneur, this shit could take years. And if you're not built for it, don't start. Because it could throw you into a depression. Know that when you start, and the idea is when you start, put in your mind, do I have 5 years to invest in this? I would like it to be in 36 months. I would like it to be in 12 months. But do I have 5 years to know that I may see nothing? Absolutely nothing. Do I have 5 years? Because if you don't, you know, good luck with that.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You're going to go into a very quick depression. You're going to feel entitled. You're going to be angry all the time and thinking, I can't believe this person don't support me. I know this person for 20 years. Okay, people don't have to support you. Just let's get that clear.
They don't.
You know, it's not mandatory. So if you don't want to go into this depression of like, I can't believe this person didn't show up, or this person, okay, so they didn't show up, so what? Get over it.
They'll eventually show up, though.
Well, they'll show up when the lights are shiny and the room is full. And look, I get it. You're going to be in your feelings about that. I totally understand. I've gone through my emotional, this is fucked up. But I also grew up and said, you know what? Nobody owes me shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody owes me shit. So when you look at my app and asking me how many of those are my personal friends on there, probably only a few, you know? But the rest are real people that I reached out to on my social media and say, hey, I see that you're a coach. I see that you're a mentor. I see that you consult for a living, you know?
Yeah, how did you just recently did something too in LA, right?
Yeah, I did a show that's it's called Go Fund Yourself.
Yeah, nice.
And what it does, it helps entrepreneurs pitch. It's like a launch pad, right?
Yes.
You set up your WeFunder or Net Capital or Start Engine. You set up your code first. You know, you make sure you have a deck and evaluation, and then you go pitch there, and then you use all that content for your raise. You know.
Oh, okay.
So it's like shooting a professional ad that would have cost you $300,000 or $400,000 to do with all the celebrities that are on it. But instead, it's not costing you that, and you get to talk about your brand, and it goes on Cheddar TV and on a bunch of major channels.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually see it. Do you know when it's coming
I think, and don't hold me to this, it's between February 10th and the 20th. Okay. I shot about, I think, 4 episodes or 5 episodes.
Okay.
So I'm actually like one of the titans on the show. So if this was Shark Tank,
yeah, congrats.
Thank you.
That's a great thing.
If this was Shark Tank, I would have been one of the sharks. But and go fund yourself. They're called titans.
Oh, okay.
So on the show, I'm one of the titans, looking at people's brand and saying, you know, this is what I think. One, because I raise money very quickly through the show. I know how to leverage the show to raise money. 2, you know, I have thousands of people on the app.
Yeah.
I've been around some of the most famous people. You know, I think one of the coolest things I got was when I saw, like, and, you know, I have David Meltzer, I have Russell Peters, I have amazing people, but I'm a big fan of Damon John. And when he started following me on Instagram, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I always send him messages to see if I could potentially do something for him. Cause
I will tell you, don't quit. He followed me, and then I guess his team that runs the social media, and I don't know if it's his team or him, right? Wrote me that say, hey, Damon is gonna start following you. Nice. I was like, I thought that was cool.
Nice. Yeah, no, I appreciate it when you started following me.
Yeah, so for me, that's why, you know, and a lot of people think I got close to 1 million followers. I follow close to 6,000 people. I follow people.
Yeah, no.
You know, if you got a brand, the thing is, you got to have a brand, and I don't mean a brand like you don't got to have like a clothing brand or a podcast or something, but you know, you got to have pictures on your profile. You got to have a real Instagram. If you got one photo and it looks scammy, I'm not gonna follow you, obviously, because if you do something weird, that reflects on me.
It definitely does.
But if you have a real brand and you're creating stuff and you're following me, and you know, there's any synergy and maybe we could work together or something, cool. I'm with it, you know? I believe that the more the merrier. You know, Instagram is cool, but it's nice when you follow people and you're looking at what they're doing also, you know? That to me is cool.
Definitely.
That I find super cool when people do that. So I follow people that I look at their brands, and a lot of the people that I follow are regular people. They're actually regular people.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I follow the people like Kevin Hart, people that I love their brand and I'm learning from them.
Yes.
Like, I learned so much from Damon John. Like, knowing he came out of Queens, knowing he put so much in his brand. He did FUBU for us, by us. Like, and then he snuck that into LL Cool J into a Gap commercial.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that was, when you talk about a G, LL Cool J just slipped that in and said the meaning of it at the end. For us, by us.
Oh, he rapped it too.
Yes,
he
did it in the Gap.
You need a Moti rap? I could. We'll talk about that. No, for real.
No, we with it. So look how cool he was. He did it and it was the most watched commercial for the Gap. The brand went up like 30%.
Oh yeah.
And to the Gap realized that he wore the hat and then he was promoting another brand all at the same time.
Oh, that's funny.
He cross-marketed the shit out of that.
I did a commercial. A lot of people don't know this, but I did a commercial on Power 105.1 when they first came out, and it was commercial free, and I had one of the first commercials on there.
Oh, that's cool.
But I said Power 105.1 in the beginning of the song, so I kind of cross promoted the Power 105.1 plus the brand that I was
nice
promoting. So
that's one of the things
that's smart marketing.
When you tell me, like, you know, who are the people like you watch and try to learn from. I mean, Damon came out of Queens, man. He almost lost his mother's house. You know, like,
yeah, he
really did that, you know? And look at him. He's on Shark Tank. He has a team. He's all over the place. Like, he's active. Like, he's super active.
Yes, he definitely is.
And that's a really nice thing to see when you see people like, I'm from Brooklyn. So whether you're from Queens or, Manhattan or whatever, when we see brands growing that came from nothing, that's a pivotal moment for you. And say, if Damon did it, what stops me from doing it? He didn't have it easy.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm right now. I'm pushing my brand. I've been doing graffiti hat. A lot of people know me for doing graffiti hats on the streets in Soho since like 2002. So I never really fully pushed out a brand like a clothing brand. But this year, I'm definitely promoting the brand this year more in a higher scale. Because I always do one-on-ones. I do one-on-ones. Like, this is a one-on-one. It's the same design, but I'm also going to make every sweater and hoodie different.
Nice. So it becomes a one-on-one.
It's going to become a one-on-one. Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. I'll definitely send you some stuff, too.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
and look, like I said, I would tell most entrepreneurs, there's a level of patience that you have to grow.
yes.
And then you also have to grow in the same process, tough skin. Your vision can be seen by a blind man. And that's what you need to understand. Just because somebody tells you they don't see it, maybe he doesn't have the right eyes for you.
Yeah.
And today, being successful is so much, God, I don't want to say easier because it's not. It's not easier. But social media has made it where you're not like a vacuum cleaner salesman from the 60s. You have to knock door to door. One post can go viral. I had one post go so viral just on Instagram. It got 17.3 million views. And that was in the School of Hard Knocks.
Yeah, no. Shout them out.
I could have never imagined that. And I was going to the stock exchange to get an interview by FinTech from Latino Wall Street. So I was going for another interview. That was just never in the cards. But you never know when God pulls your number and say, today's your day.
Yeah. I got chills. I got chills when you said that right now. So.
Your time is going to come. You just have to be ready for it.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. I know you want it today. But it's not what you want today. This is a work in progress.
Yes.
And you have to understand that. Like, if it was up to me, I wanted Moti to pop off 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But guess what? It's popping off. It popped off in the middle of last year. And this year's is just, now it's out of control. Other people that are reaching out to me, downloading the app and stuff like that. So understand that your sense of urgency doesn't make things pop off. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Just because, what am I doing wrong? You're not doing nothing wrong. This shit takes time.
No, it definitely does. It definitely takes a lot of time.
And I'm sorry that you want it today, but it doesn't, bro. Everybody wants it today.
For me though, I always have faith. That I always see the road ahead, straight line. Like I could look left, look right. They say, I know you heard that saying. Like if you're riding a bicycle and you look to the left, to the right, what's gonna happen? You're gonna fall. So for me, my goal is always like go straight.
It's also, so here's the thing, right? It's also why people get in these situations, and I always try to tell them, also look at your brand and know when you have to pivot and make adjustments to your brand.
Yes.
So whether you're a coach and your social media ads sound too commercially and they don't sound authentic, or, there's something, learn how to pivot, learn how to learn from that and be like, okay, maybe it's the way I'm pitching it, I'm too commercially, and sometimes you think, but I'm offering a free call. Maybe that's the problem. People get scared of free because they don't think it's going to be good. Maybe just charge.
Yeah, go to the Moti app, guys.
No, but maybe if you're charging, people find more value in you charging.
That's true, though, because time is money.
Well, here's the thing with time, and I try to tell people this all the time, and time is the only thing we can't get back. Today when I leave here, if this wasn't a meaningful podcast, you can't get this time back, and neither can I. It's gone forever.
Yeah.
So it's important to always provide value. It is always important to provide value. When I'm around people like David Meltzer, I'm around just the right people, I take full understanding of what that time is worth, and it's worth millions to me. So I'll make something happen with that time. You know, it's not a
Yeah.
picture.
I want to ask you a question, like for myself as a graffiti artist. Do you feel like I should dress the way, you know, because since I am a graffiti artist, I should dress like this all the time, or do you feel like I should dress more like, you know, as you know, with a suit or you know, nice shoes? And do you feel
Well-
like there has like nowadays, like compared to years ago, like years ago is more,
Well, let me ask you this question.
yeah.
Where you feel comfortable at when you get dressed?
I feel comfortable dressing
And
like
that's
this.
what you should be wearing.
Okay.
I don't wear a suit because I have to. I wear suits because I like to. You know, I wear Pontex shoes and these type of shoes and stuff because this is my style.
Yes.
You know, I'm also a CEO of a tech company, not a merch company. Merch is different. It's an expression of your thoughts and designs and ideas and art.
Yes.
So you should always reflect that. You walk in a suit, I'm gonna think you're going to court for a case that you have open.
I'm not gonna go dressed like this though.
No, I'm just saying that.
I probably it may be for graffiti though. If I'm going to court, it's
but I'm
probably
just
gotta tag
saying,
something
like,
up.
merch is what you design, so why wouldn't
Yes.
you wear merch?
Yeah.
I would find it a huge disconnection if I came this morning and you were wearing a suit. I'm like, what the fuck? It
And
wouldn't
then,
make sense to me.
yeah,
It
you
would
wear
be
a suit, I wear a
confusing.
suit, and then I'm painting something like it doesn't
It's so
doesn't make
confusing
sense.
to me. That would be confusing to me. Unless it's a suit that's all painted out, and that's what you do, and it's a suit that you think is great.
It probably will be painted out.
and it would be cool. But your dressing is not going to determine
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah.
When people talk to me, they're not talking to me because of my clothes. They're talking to me because of the value that I provide as a human being, and because they know I'm a good person and have good intentions.
Yes.
You know, if you're a bad person, that's not going to change Hugo into being a bad person. Just because I had a bad experience, I'm still going to be Hugo and I'm going to be a good person. What you do don't make me.
Yes.
But what I do reflects on me, on how I am as a person. And that's what I'm concerned about. You know, so you wearing other clothes, that wouldn't mean shit. That
Yeah.
wouldn't change anything. I still would have been here.
I would have tagged it up. I mean, honestly, if I did have a suit, it would have been tagged up. I would have
So-
spray painted it.
And my point
some
is,
life, yeah.
regardless, I would have been here to do this podcast whether you wear a suit or not. I didn't come here because you wear a suit. I came here to support your brand because you're supporting mine. And you asked me, hey, I have podcasts. Can you come through? I was like, absolutely. Why wouldn't I?
If you can, just let people know. How did you like the actual video, the AI video?
Oh, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, it's funny.
I still send it to
It's-
people. They love it. They love
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show a video clip
Because
on
they're like,
here.
yo, you should make one in a suit because I wear suits, right?
I could do that.
And I thought that was funny, right?
I could do one of you going like this, like kind of like Superman. You going like this, and shows the logo.
It don't even matter, but it was
I'll
just so
surprise
funny
you.
when they saw it. They were like, how come? Because they saw Mike's success video and they said, you know, you gave Mike away in that video with the toothpick.
Yeah.
I know Mike does the toothpick all the time.
Yep. He had his toothpick on the show.
Yeah, of course. That's he's a creature of habit.
Yeah.
And people were like, you wear your glasses. Where's your glasses at? He said, you should have been in a suit.
Oh.
I was like, you people don't give up. But they were like, bro, it's hilarious. They said, that is so cool.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's the great thing about what you do, your craft, right?
Yeah.
There's always an opinion. There's always an idea.
Somebody, yeah.
The more ideas come out of it, you know? And as an artist, you have to remember that no matter what you do, somebody's going to tell you, hey, you know what else you should have done? That everybody else has another idea. It'll never end.
Yeah. It's always
For an
something.
artist, somebody else has an opinion. What could have made it greater? What? If you do that, you'll get nothing done. You're going to get nothing done.
Yeah.
So
They
be
say you
meaningful.
take somebody's opinion, you gotta take their lifestyle too. So it
Look,
depends on who you're taking it from.
Opinions are great.
Yeah, yeah.
Advice is great. But it's also like a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Depends the person that's giving you the message, how meaningful they are with it, you know?
That's true.
And if their best intentions are there for you. That's the difference. That's the huge difference. Who's the messenger? You know,
Yes.
if they mean well, then yeah, absolutely. You know, if they saw something that could have tied the brand a little tighter, absolutely. It's an adjustment. But you're a creator.
Yeah.
When you create with an emotion. And don't let nobody steal that from you.
Yeah.
Because then you're just working for somebody and your creative craft is gone.
No, I get it.
Changing your clothes, what the fuck is that going to do?
Yeah. No, that's true.
You know?
But the reason why I asked too is because not for just I it's common sense, but for some people that may not know that, I asked that question too.
I'll give you a prime example, right? Let's say
Yeah.
I was in my office and I had you come down as a creator and designer. If you came in a suit, I wouldn't think you're a creator designer. I would like, they do all digital? Is it all computer?
Yeah.
If I saw you with paint all over your clothes, I'd be like, okay, this guy, he's into it. This is his jam.
Yep.
It's going to be meaningful having this conversation with him.
I'm a walking promotion.
So, just do things that are meaningful for you. I mean, look, it's great to have advice, but truth is, I hate to say this, but advice is like an asshole. Everybody has one.
That's true.
Yeah, so.
Oh, yeah.
Try to be careful with the advice you get. You could get advice overload.
Yeah, no, that's true.
You have a plan. You have an action plan. You guys are building a podcast. People are coming down to obviously do it, so they believe in you.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it.
I came down. So obviously you're doing something right.
Yeah. No,
You're having meaningful conversations with people where they feel comfortable enough to say, hey, I want to come down and do your podcast.
Yes.
Just be meaningful, be intentional,
Yep.
Be a good person. Don't be disappointed on other people's actions, because if you do that, then you're always going to be disappointed.
That's very true.
People will disappoint you. Don't feed into that,
Yeah.
Have an open heart, and, if somebody lets you down, they let themselves down. They didn't let you down. You did it with an open heart. They refuse to be like, oh, I'm not going to come. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Don't take it too hard. Don't read too much into it.
No, I already have a hard shell. After all these years, I'm already kind of like, I'm used to certain things, but I just take it. I'm always gonna push through. Everybody goes through obstacles, right? So I'm definitely one of those people that just keep like.
That's the
bumps in
hardest
road.
thing.
Yeah.
That is the hardest thing in life, to push through a disappointment.
Yeah,
But if you learn
adjust.
how to do it, if you learn how to manage that, you'll be amazing.
Yeah.
Disappointment is sometimes so hard that people get stuck on it. And I've had so many disappointments that if that was the case, I would have been done. I didn't give up on Moti, and guess what? Moti didn't give up on me.
No, I didn't.
And that's why it's becoming so successful now. Because I never stopped believing in the brand, because I knew I had something. Maybe I didn't have the right people around me to support me, but that doesn't change that my developers and my partners, what they created is not one of the best products out there. No.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're around the wrong people, you start believing that, did I make a mistake? Is this not really needed in the world? Of course my app is needed. It's a consulting app that lets you get paid.
And you literally woke up from your sleep, right?
I had a
What was you doing before? So I know the story.
I was in the dry cleaning business.
Okay.
I used to own and partner up with like a dozen dry cleaners, and that's how I used to make my money. But then I had the idea. It came to me in a dream, and I called my partners, and they were like, they had ideas. And when you got 3 to 4 great people, and then when my CTO, man, I ain't gonna hold you. He is probably one of the smartest CTO I've ever met in my life. And I've met quite a few in my time doing this now in this industry. My chief design officer, you seen how beautiful the colors, the design is. And they've been partners for 17 years.
Yes.
And now they've been partners with me 8. My COO came from Facebook. She was a global negotiator and cross-functioning team. She was with them close to 14 years and left Facebook to come with me.
That's amazing.
My law firm, Oric Harrington, they're a $2 billion company a year. They pick me up because they believe I have a great product. I've already raised $1.5 million through friends and family.
Nice.
These things happen because I was consistent, not because one guy gave me a check and saved me. No, this didn't come like that. This came from me hitting the pavement, pitching and pitching and pitching and pitching. I pitched so much I could have pitched for the New York Yankees. Oh, bro, it's serious.
That's
like,
a cool name though, Hugo Sanchez as a Yankee.
and I give you the idea, right? David Meltzer told me this one time, and when he told me that, I ran with it. If you're 1,000 no's from the one yes you needed to be successful, how quick would you get those no's?
You will run through those no's real quick.
Right. I've gotten like 200 no's. 200 like straight no. This is. I don't see nobody using this, but I've gotten 43 yeses. So if you look at the no's and the yeses, I'm at about 20.5%. That's not bad. And 1.5 million.
That's true.
My odds are fucking great. You know,
Yes,
on any stats, I'm at 20%.
that's great.
You know, so I look at it like that. It's okay to get a no. Just move quickly from it. Go to the next person. Move quickly from it. Get to your yes. Get to the yes.
No,
Don't take no as like, why? Why? Because it's no.
next opportunity.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. The person that told you no did you a favor. Do you know that? Because he let you move to the next person quickly.
That's true.
Don't beat a dead horse to the ground. If he says no, he doesn't see it. And that's okay. It doesn't
That's
mean
true.
the next person is a no. And even if he is, go to the next one, to the next one. You're looking for a yes. So you have no right to stop at a no. The no means keep going. Keep going.
That's true.
You're going to get a lot of no's. And that's okay. But you only need 1 or 2 yeses, and then you're off to the races. That's what makes it amazing.
Yes.
So stick to that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate all the golden nuggets you're giving today, especially those that are entrepreneurs and have their own business, you know.
And here's the thing. None of this is a nugget. I just want you guys to understand. This is not a nugget. This is my lifestyle. I get a no. I say, thank you for your time. I appreciate that you even took the time to get on a call with me. Hopefully, I'm further down the road at some point on the app that you may want to take a second look at it. Simple. It is okay to get a no. But what is not okay is for you to stop. You have a business to run. I have investors. I have a moral obligation to them to keep running.
Yes.
So it's not a nugget that I'm dropping. I'm dropping you my life experience, what I'm doing every day, and every no, and every yes, and this happens, and it's the real thing, and it's the way it is, and that's life.
This is real stuff.
I still get no's,
Yeah.
but I still get yeses now. The yeses are a lot easier now. I will tell you that.
Me too.
The
Same.
yeses are getting better, and they see it, and they, you know. So this is, I don't want people to walk away and say, hey, this is, I'm not a mentor. I'm explaining to you my life and what I'm doing every day and how hard it is, but I do it every day because I have a moral obligation to my investors. I have a moral obligation to the people that believed in me,
Yes.
to my family, to my wife, to my kids, to my grandkids, and to everybody that says, I believe in you. I'm going to take some of my savings and put it into your company. I can't get away from that obligation. I don't get to quit. That's not the way it works. So
No, I appreciate it.
that's me as a man, as my standard, as what I believe that I have to do for starting this company. My CTO, I owe him that. My COO, my chief creative, I owe them this. They walked away from a company they had to come with me and believe in me and say, we're going to be partners and we're going to take a shot at this. Understand that when people get in the car with you, you have an obligation to them when you start that
Yes.
road trip.
That's true.
So
Listen, I appreciate it very much. I soaked in all that, you know, and so I want to show you the real quick. How do you like the sweater?
I love it, and my wife is gonna jack it.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to make another sweater, but it's okay. I'll make another sweater. This one is going to your wife.
Yes, she's straight jacking that. She's jacking that.
Yeah, so I'm assuming she's on Moti.
Yeah,
She's on Moti. She definitely.
yeah. You know how
She
many
was the
people?
first one on Moti.
Of course, but you know how many people she got on the app? She's got about 100, 200 people on the app.
Oh, nice.
She could go out with her friends to go have a brunch, and whoever's on that table, they're gonna get it. If they ain't got the app, they will by the time they leave.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, she's like my biggest ambassador.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit wet. It gotta dry a little bit, but I just want everybody to see it. I appreciate it. I wanted to make this special for you. Yeah, and I appreciate you coming through. Hugo, thank you so much, man.
No,
and
thank you for having me, man.
You want to tell everybody where they could find you on social media?
So guys, listen, if you interested in Moti or interested in seeing my journey and how hard it really is Hugo, HUGO S.Moti, MOTI. That's my Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram. If you have a brand and your page is built out, it's not about you having 1,000 followers. I don't care if you got 5. But you got to have a page that I can see that you're active on it and stuff. Follow me. If you have any questions on Moti, you could DM me. I'll send you my number. You don't necessarily got to download the app right now to talk to me. We should talk first to see if it's a good fit and then see if there's any way that I can help you if you're all going to download it. So join me on Moti or join me on Instagram. If you have any questions.
Join me on Moti.
There you go. Join me on Moti or join me on Instagram, and please feel free to reach out. I don't do weird shit like that. I don't have an AI built into my Instagram. What you get is a real DM.
Yes.
I don't sell no products,
So is there anything else you want to tell everybody before we go? Wrap it up.
Do the podcast. If he invites you, do the podcast. Show support. Be part of a community. This can only grow your brand. Right? You sit here today. If one person watched this, is a new person that you didn't have before.
That's
so at bare
true.
minimum, come do his podcast if he invites you. He's going to do some cool shit for you on top of that. And then on top of that, you may get a new follower or a new friend.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it so much, man. Thank you so much, man. So, guys, I appreciate everybody for watching. Do me a favor, subscribe, like, share with your friends and family. And I appreciate everybody for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Peace out.
I'm Hugo Sanchez, CEO of Moti. Moti is changing how business gets done. One app to book clients, get paid, jump on the call, record with consent, and close deals instantly. If you're a consultant or service pro, Moti is the future.